This is session number 15. During this session, we'll be building a summary table from a series of added percent tables that are stored in memory. On the screen, you can see 3 different survey spectra. In this case, it's elemental silicon that's been ion etched. Over here, we have silicon oxynitride as received. And over here on the far right, we have a native oxide of silicon. We're going to place all of these 3 into the same Excel spreadsheet so that we can put that final added percent table, the summary table, into a report. So we'll start with this one. And in order to start the work, we have to open the added percent table. At the top right of any added percent table, you'll see this selection option, add to added percent summary table. So we'll select that, and a new table appears on top. It's possible for you to enter a job number if you want, add comments, add sample description for each individual line. And then the date appears. You can, of course, change the date if that's appropriate. You can save as a CVS or save as a text. And you can also have it copied as a bitmap to paste somewhere. Here at the bottom, you see that you can change the font. You can save it for MS Word, or you could save it as a table. Okay? So that is the summary of the added percent tables. I will put this aside for the moment. And then we're going to close this silicon wafer that's been etched data. And we're going to select this next data. So this is the active data set. And it's for silicon oxynitride. It's already processed. We want to open up the added percent table for that data set. And then we're going to select add to added percent summary table. Now you can see over here that that data set has appeared. And if you want to simplify your life, you can start to move things around. Okay, if you want the silicon first, or if you want the carbon first, you can move it over there, carbon, then the oxygen, whatever is convenient for you. As a temporary save, we'll save it as a binary table. You can put it anywhere that's appropriate, and you can change its name. So we're saving it temporarily. We don't want to lose our work as we are progressing. So we're going to close this previous added percent table. Now we're going to open up the last added percent table. This is the one for the native oxide of silicon. Okay, so it's the active screen right now. So once again, we go back up here to the added percent table. Once again, we select add to added percent summary table, and the results appear here in the summary table. As new elements appear, they appear over to the right, so we have to move them, or we can move sample description wherever we want. In the end, we press save as the added percent table again, just as a backup copy. Do you want to replace it? Yes, just a backup copy. What we want to do is save it as a CVS file. Or you could save it as a text file. Normally, we'll save it as a CVS file. In the future, there will be an Excel option, but not at this time. So save as a CVS file. You can give it any name you want, but we'll call it added percent summary for silicon samples. So we save that. It's saved. We can close this. We can close this. Put the SDP software in a close mode. And then we have to go here where we save the data. We should have saved it in a different place. There it is. All right, so now we've got the added percent summary table here in the Excel file. And we can go about formatting it as we need. We want to center things. We want to put a set of lines through them. We want to highlight this. We'll fill it with a light gray color. Drag this over a little bit more. And then we want to change the percentages. We want to get rid of these extra zeros. So we go like this. Easier to read that way. And we want to highlight the cells. So we're going to add all borders. And we're done. So you can put some notes here. You can save it. What we typically do is select this, Control Copy. So now we have it in a buffer, and we can easily paste it into a PowerPoint. So here, we'll paste it with this format. Oh, I'm sorry, you can't see that right now. Let me bring it over. Sorry. Okay, so now we have it in this format, and we can zoom in on it, make it bigger or make it smaller, whatever it takes to fit into the PowerPoint display. That's the end of this session. Thank you very much.